Moving on to Saudi. Saudi is actually, Saudi is moving in a very aggressive manner to attracting money, to the point it started to leave me to wonder, is there something that Saudi knows that we do not know? Personally, I think that Saudi is knows for a fact that they need money badly, that the market is going down, that they're going to lose the dominance that they have in terms of oil, which is why they have decided to publicly list Saudi Aramco. Now, Saudi Aramco is the most powerful weapon that they have. It's the most powerful brand identity that they have. Without Saudi Aramco, Saudi doesn't exist. Saudi money doesn't exist. Now, they are planning to put this on the stock market for a staggering 2 trillion. I mean, I remember the days when billion was big. Now it's trillion. Now, what I look at it as is Saudi is just hyping up the value. It's not 2 trillion. I personally do not think it's valued at 2 trillion. I would say, okay, a trillion is understood. 1 trillion. The number of zeros in a trillion is like, there are 9 zeros in a billion. You're talking of 13 zeros, man. So, and another thing, if Saudi lists its stock in the global markets, you have to allow external auditors, you have to expose your books of accounts, you have to be transparent. And that is a danger that Saudi will face, because once you're transparent, people can evaluate where you play with the numbers. You cannot fake those numbers anymore. What happened to WeWork? When WeWork went public, they had to expose their books of accounts, and that is where the reality was seen. Personally, for me, I see Saudi doing this because they, especially with MBS, he wants to make money as quickly as possible within his title reign. He doesn't give a damn what is going to happen after him. He just wants to make the maximum money, the maximum benefit during his reign. After him, he doesn't give a damn. That's what I look at it as. You have this article from Arab News that states on Aramco going, stressing the importance of this IPO and how it's going to be the single most important thing. I look at it as the game changer, where Saudi is no longer going to be this mystery. As long as it was a mystery, he could inflate the numbers, he could get a lot of money, a lot of investors. But now when you go transparent, you are getting naked in front of the whole world, and that's going to really impact you. Sticking with Saudi, you have Saudi, Bloomberg's article, SoftBank's son, I can't get his name right now, but he spoke in Saudi in a summit of investing millions and billions, and they always go in billions. The funny thing is, if you watch this video carefully, you'll see the whole auditorium is bloody empty. Such a bloody embarrassment. I mean, nobody is bloody interested. The whole auditorium was fucking empty, man. And sticking with Saudi, you have Saudi facing tourism problems. See, Saudi is opening up its market. It's trying to invite people to come down. It's paying Instagrammers, it's paying influencers, social media influencers to show, yes, we're very broad-minded. Now they're allowing females to wear, females can stay with men in a hotel. They're allowing people to, unmarried couples to stay together in hotels. I said that. Why am I repeating it? They are also promoting by having international stars come down. Nicki Minaj said no, but K-pop and all the other stars have come perform. WWE is performing there in Saudi. So MBS is trying to show that Saudi is modern. Okay, now even if they do succeed over there, they don't have the people. They don't have the people who are trained to handle this kind of crowd. So here in this article, it says in Arabian Business that they are facing the challenge of having trained professionals to manage the infrastructure. So if you don't have a team that can manage your company or manage the country or manage the system or the infrastructure, how would you handle all the tourists that are coming in? Eventually, it's going to backfire, because if you have tourists coming in and they don't have a proper experience, it's just going to hit you on the face. Here's something really worth talking about. I mean, just look at the hype. You have Red Sea project, which is not yet delivered. It's not yet ready. They are going to promise 70,000 jobs in the future. In the future, this is a problem in the Middle East. They always talk about the future. Oh, we are going to have this island, that island, this billions, those billions. Here they are talking of it's going to contribute $5.9 billion annually. It's not yet done. The project is not ready. Nothing is ready, but they are already saying, oh, it's going to give 70,000 jobs and $5.9 billion. Sticking with Saudi because they want investors to come. Now they are going to have a new bankruptcy law whereby you don't, if you owe money, don't run away. You can still stay in the country. So come take risks in the country. And the reason why they brought about this law is because these two companies, one is billionaire Man Al Sania and Ahmed Hamad Al Gossabi brothers, AHAB, that is Saad Group and AHAB, they defaulted on $22 billion in 2009. So Saudi is saying, well, don't need to worry, come down, run your business here. We have bankruptcy laws, so if anything happens, you'll be protected. I just think it's too premature. This is all bullshit. Okay?